answer some of your questions. You're going to be hearing from Chief Tom Manger, Assistant Chief for Protective and Intelligence Operations, Yogananda Pittman, Acting Assistant Chief for Uniformed Operations, Sean Gallagher. We are also accompanied by the District of Columbia officials here. So you're also going to be hearing from Metropolitan Police Department Chief of Police Robert Conti, Dr. Christopher Rodriguez, the Director of DC's Homeland Security and Emergency Management Agency, and DC's Deputy Mayor for Public Safety and Justice, Chris Gelhardt. Then Chief Manger will come up here and open it up for some questions. Well, as many of you know, we are more than happy to talk to you about our preparations in general. To protect the integrity of tomorrow's mission, we can't get into very specific security details. So, with that said, here's Chief Manger.
Thank you, Kim, and good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being here. The U.S. Capitol Police Department has been working around the clock for the last several weeks to ensure that we have a safe event tomorrow. But perhaps more importantly, over the last 8 months, the leadership of the U.S. Capitol Police Department has been preparing, working to ensure that we don't have a repeat of January 6th. They've been working on ensuring that we have adequate resources for our police officers, training, equipment, staffing, to ensure that, again, we can accomplish our mission. Our mission tomorrow is our mission every day, and that is to protect everyone's rights to free speech and to allow them to lawfully demonstrate. And again, we are planning for a safe event tomorrow. But there have been some threats of violence associated with the events for tomorrow, and we have a strong plan in place to ensure that it remains peaceful and that if violence does occur, that we can stop it as quickly as possible. We're not going to tolerate violence, and we will not tolerate criminal behavior of any kind. The American public and the members of Congress have an expectation that we protect the Capitol. And I'm confident with the plan we have in place that we're going to be able to meet that expectation. I'm going to turn it over to Chief Yogananda Pittman to talk about the intelligence, and after that, Chief Gallagher will talk about some of our operational planning.
Thank you, Chief. Right after January 6th, this department made several challenging yet critical changes on the way we go about our business. One of those substantial changes that we've made is the way we gather, analyze, and disseminate intelligence in order to better understand threats and to mitigate those threats. Historically, this department has relied primarily on outside agencies for intelligence information. We are predominantly consumers of intelligence rather than producers. Well, that is no longer. That was prior to January 6th. We have now grown and expanded our intelligence operations, and we have dramatically changed the way that we process and share intelligence with our law enforcement partners at every level. This change involves improved internal communications as well as including intelligence briefings to our rank and file officers. We do feel that these improvements, coupled with the other existing